Question 1. Explain briefly on the concept of compound interest and list of formulas that can be used in compound interest. The concept of compound interest. Simple interest computation is based on the original principle, which does not change from time to time, but compound interest computation is based on the principle which change from time to time according to the compound interest rate. Three formula that involve in compound interest. 1. Compound interest, which is I. 2. Present value, which is P. 3. Future value, which is S. So the formula of compound interest is I equals to S minus P, which is I is compound interest, S is future value, P is principal value. For future value formula is S equals to P, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, powered by N. S is future value, P is principal value, I is periodic time, N is number of interest period in the investment period. For present value, P equals to S, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, powered by negative N, which is S is future value, P is principal value, I is periodic time, N is number of interest period in the investment period. Question 2A. Ahmad invests Rm 12,500 at 8.5% compounded quarterly for 12 years. Find the amount at the end of investment and the interest earned. First, we're going to list all the information given, which is P equals to 12,500, I equals to K over M, K is 0.085 over 4. So the answer is 0.02125. N equals to MT, which is 4 times 12. So the answer is 48. Next, we put all the information given into the formula. S equals to P, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, powered by N. 12,500, open bracket, 1 plus 0.085 over 4, close bracket, powered by 48. 12,500, open bracket, 2.74371, close bracket. So the answer is Rm 34,296.46 cents. So next we're gonna calculate the interest earned using the formula I equals to S minus P, which is S is 34,296.46 cents minus 12,500. So the answer for the interest earned is Rm 21,796.46 cents.
Question 2b. 8 years ago, Raihan invested RMX at a bank which offered an interest rate of 8.5% compounded semi-annually. If the accumulated amount in the account today is 5,618.95 ringgit, 1. Find the value of X. 2. If another 1,500 ringgit is added in the same account today, find the compound amount at the end of the next 2 years. As you can see on the left side, there is the number that you need to put into the formula P. So, P equal to 5,618.95 ringgit, open bracket, 1 plus 0.085 divided by 2, close bracket, powered by negative 16. So, at the end, P we will get 2,886.94 ringgit. Number 2, another 1,500 is added in the same account. So, we need to find the compound amount at the end of the next 2 years. So, First, we need to add 1,500 ringgit with the value of S just now. So, P new, we will get 7,118.95 ringgit. After that, we need to find S, which is amount at the end of the next 2 years. So, the formula of S is S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket powered by N. So, where we get 4? 4, new number of period, where is 2 multiplied by 2 years. So, we get 4. So, the number just now we just added as equal to 7,118.95 ringgit, open bracket 1 plus 0.085 divided by 2, close bracket powered by 4. So as at the end we will get 8,408.53 ringgit.
And question 3 and question 4a. Question 3. Explain in detail the concept of annuity and list the related formulas. In this topic of annuity, we will know what is annuity, what is related formula of annuity, and the solution for the answer. Firstly, what is annuity? Annuity is a series of equal payments made at an equal interval of time. Example of annuity is shop rental, insurance policy, and installment payment. So, what is the related formulas of annuity? There is two formulas in this annuity topics. The first one is future value of ordinary annuity searching S equal to R and then bracket 1 plus I close the bracket power of N minus 1 divide I. S represents the future value of ordinary annuity searching while R is regular payment, I is the interest and is the number of payments. To find the interest, we must use the formula I equal to S minus NR. The second formula in this topic is present value of ordinary annuity searching A equal to R and then bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I close the bracket power negative N divide I. A represents the present value of ordinary annuity searching, R represents regular payments, I represents interest, and represent the number of payments. To find the interest, we must use the formula I equal to NR minus A. Note, the periodic payment term must be equal to the frequency of conversion. First, if the nominal rate compounded monthly, the periodic payment must be monthly. But if the nominal rate compounded quarterly, the periodic payment must be every 3 months. So for periodic payment, number of payment and formula application. To find the value of a periodic payment R and the number of payment, and we must identify which formula that represents the situation, whether A or B. For formula application, there are two situations where the borrower fails to make the periodic payment as scheduled in the agreement or miss the payment. So, the borrower needs to pay more than the total missed payment because of the increment in interest charge. So, we use formula A. Second, if the borrower decides to make the full settlement earlier, so the borrower needs to pay less than the total single payment because the interest will reduce according to yearly settlement. So we use the formula B. Question 4a. Zaim must pay 1,300 ringgit every month for 25 years to settle the housing loan, which charge 3.5% compounded monthly Calculate the cash price of the house and the total interest charge. The solution is to find the cash price of the house. We must to use the second formula. It is A equal to R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus interest close the bracket power negative n per I. So we must do 1,300 ringgits bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.035 divide the 12 and then close the bracket power negative 300 and then close the bracket and then we divide the 0.035 by 12 and then we will get the answer is 259,676.15 ringgit. To find the total interest charge, we must to use the formula I equal to NR minus A. So the answer is 300. I'll type with 1,300 ringgit and then we minus it with the cash price of the house where it is RM 259,676.55 and then we will get the answer. It is RM 130323.85.
Let's take a look at the question 4b. Comma decided to buy a television set for Rm 8,000 and agreed to pay for it with 24 equal monthly payment at 1.5% compounded monthly. The question is calculate the monthly payment. To answer this question, we have to use present value formula, which is A equal to R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of n close bracket divide I. We know that m is 12 and n is 24, so we just have to fill the information into the formula. So 8,000 equal to R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.015 over 12 to the power of 24 divide 0.015 over 12. The answer is RM 338.57. Next question is calculate the interest paid by Kamal. To answer this question, we have to use interest charge formula, which is I equal to N times R minus A. So 24 times 338.57 minus RM 8,000. So the answer is 125.68. The last question is, if Kama failed to pay for the first third payment, how much should he pay on the fourth payment to settle the outstanding area? To answer this question, we have to use future value formula, which is S equal to R open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of n minus 1 divide I. So 338.57 open bracket 1 plus 0.015 over 12 close bracket to the power of 4 minus 1 divide 0.015 over 12. We get RM 1356.82. So that's the answer. That's all from me. Thank you.